You sent me this question, so we about to get into it.
Yeah, my homie Chelsea hit me up. Shout out to Chelsea out in DC. I'm in a drive-thru at Chick-fil-A last week. She ran. I ain't talked to her in like 2 days. She texted me, was like, "Why do men like crazy women?" She was like, I get what people wanting to feel like somebody is for them and everything like that, but like intentionally and enjoying the company of crazy women and women thinking it's okay to behave in a crazy manner in a relationship. Why do men like that?
What is crazy?
I mean,
annoying.
I don't know, man. Like the blow your phone up 87 times type, the type to keep knocking on your door when you're not answering the phone when you said you was in bed, but you saw your car at the club or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just to keep the overly aggressive, doing the most to try to get your attention type. That's what I got from it. But those relationships where they be fighting and shit, and then they be like kissing right after they just hooked each other.
When you sent me this, in my head, I was more on some. If you got an annoying girl and you really, really love her, it's gonna, like, you might think it's your job to, ease her pain. So she on some, who's this? What you doing? You might look at it as like, I love this girl. Let me put my arms around her and calm her down. But all of that flattening tires and throwing bricks through your window, like what you just described, and they take each other back and they love each other. Those, I don't know. Those are just like two broken individuals. Like, they think that this is love. It's not love. It's not love.
And if it isn't love, why do they feel this
type bullshit right there? Because if you do anything that detrimental to harm a person or hurt a person in any type of way, fuck it. You breaking out windows and flattening tires. I mean, unless that person got some paper to
right,
in the stash for some little bullshit like that all the time, that you just want to just break windows or smash TVs.
She bust the
whatever
windows
the fuck you
at my
doing,
car.
That shit ain't cool.
And
that shit not cool.
And men do it too. Men do it too. Like when women are done with them, they do so much, spying on them, climbing through windows, coming to the house, banging on the doors, doing wild stuff. And men and women will both say, "I love you." It's because I love you. Well, you got to sit back like, son, this is not love.
Nah, bro,
you is wilding.
Wild
this is
right
not love at all.
Bullshit. Some straight bullshit. Shout out to my boy Khaled, man. I went to high school with Khaled. He just posted a video on his Instagram the other day where I don't know what the situation was, but obviously all he showed was a video of his car got egged, like intentionally egged. It's scorned woman activity of absolutely, but it's like, she threw eggs at this man's car. He had a nice car too. Like shit like that. It's like, that's crazy. Like,
and I really want to know what's her point. Like, what is she getting at? Like, what did she get out of that? What did she win?
I don't know, man. People don't,
because if it's just egg, I can get it. This can get removed. Like,
get clean. Yeah,
you get it clean.
I gotta pay for it. Yeah, but still, it'll get clean. I don't like extra shit like that, man. That shit don't attract me at all. When she asked me the question, I was like, I can't answer that because I don't put up with that shit. Like, I never had a motherfucker bleach my clothes or do no scratch my car or no shit. Like, I've never had those.
Why are we keying cars? Like, why? Like, I don't understand that. Or okay.
That's the lamest shit to ever do. Like,
it just popped in my head.
Bitch car. Like,
if you're a woman, you can be like, well, since you hurt me, I'm gonna find what hurts you. So that's why I think that they go after your most prized possessions.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah, and that's just the mentality.
Right.
Because we're, as men, we're always kind of, not always, not all of us, but we're kind of like nonchalant.
You ain't paying me no fucking attention. You in here playing this fucking Xbox, PlayStation bullshit. Oh, I got something for you.
Right. Yeah. It be that simple. It be, baby, please.
Throw your shit out the window and shit. Some wild shit.
And that's wild for her to do those things, but it's wild for y'all to still be together after those things. Because, like, you're showing her that you're showing her that she does not have to go get help. You accept her for how she is, and this activity is going to pop up from time to time.
And for me, certain shit I just don't allow. Like, I don't even allow motherfuckers to yell at me. Like, I'm not going for that shit. Like, I don't even allow people to talk to me a certain way. So, bitch, who the fuck you talking to like that?
Yeah, conversation's over.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm not even responding to you talking to me like that. You better check yourself. You better go do 10 paces up and down the fucking hallway and come back with a different tone because I'm not going back and forth.
So what's your reaction? What you giving when you get screamed on? What's your reaction? How you?
It depends on what if I did some shit that's worthy and getting screamed on, I'll answer them questions. I'll answer them. Yeah, I did that bullshit. Yeah, but if it is some shit that I don't feel as though is worthy and getting screamed on, I'm gonna check it. Like, yo, we can have this conversation, but you better watch your fucking tone. Like, I don't know what the fuck you think you're talking
to. And it's also about knowing. It's also about knowing your mate too. Like, if you a guy who don't like to be yelled at, and listen, lady. Don't you think that you would get your information out of him if you actually sat him down? You could be pissed. But if you know how I like my conversation, sit me down and be like, so this is what I know.
I just not responding to
speak to me like, you know what I mean? Like speak to me and you'll speak to me how I like, and you might actually get the response. But if you come all rowdy, I'm going to shut it down whether I'm guilty or not, because I do not respond well to that tone.
Nope.
Don't talk to me like that. I can be dead ass wrong.
What the fuck's wrong with you, bitch? What the fuck's wrong with you?
It's over. Like, I'm not even about to explain nothing.
You don't even hear what's said no more.
Conversation's over.
Levels reached a certain limit. You don't even hear what the hell you said no more.
I feel like it's disrespectful to yell at somebody. I don't feel like it takes yelling at somebody to get your message across. If I'm yelling at you, then like we're way past the point of hearing each other.
Listen,
like the message don't get across clear when you do that, especially in a relationship. I don't like arguing, man. Because
I'm a great debater, though. That's the difference.
That's that Gemini shit.
Yeah, see?
I'm a great debater, but I will not argue.
It's a difference. I'm gonna tell you the difference. You get into these conversations with females, and it, you know, it starts to contrast, right? It's a debate. Once them feelings get involved and them levels get, now it feels like it's an argument. I just bow out.
Shut down. Shut down.
You know what? You got it.
I can't argue my logic versus your emotion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say what I feel.
Stay level-headed in these
Yeah, you got it. And listen, we're giving you all the blueprint. We're giving you all the blueprint on how to talk to us. Y'all would get so much more out of us if you wait till I got home from work. Don't bother me at work. Wait till I get home from work. Sit down, mafia style. Calm face, relaxed.
Y'all taking me back,
with the Martin all black turtleneck,
right? With the dog,
with the spotlight just on my plate of food. Sit down.
Y'all taking me back, man. I've been single for a minute, man. Y'all taking me back,
and that's why. That's why.
Y'all taking me back.
And you just sit me down and be like, and once again, sit me down and say, listen, this is what talk to me about this. This is what I know. What's going on? You might actually get, huh?
It's on their time though. They want answers. They want the conversation when they want it, and that's what they don't.
So it can be 6 a.m. Yo, son, I just got to work. You know that, right? This couldn't wait. No. Anything.
They feel as though it's fucking with you. It's gonna get a reaction. Especially you're not the type like me. Like I'm. It's hard to get a reaction out of me.
Right.
It's maybe one of my pet peeves amongst females that get associated, but it's like. Hey, it's how I am.
Yeah.
But they'll know certain things that'll get at me to make me
react. Right.
And it's like,
because that's what they really want. They want to get a rise out of
it. That's what you want to do.
And then women do this shit where it's like, yo, I wanted to make him mad, but I didn't know you was gonna get that mad. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Like when you do some bullshit, you can't predict how a nigga's gonna react. How the fuck?
I wanted to get you mad.
I wanted to get you mad, but I know you're gonna react like that. But I'm mad. What the fuck?
Just
like
to get a reaction out of you.
This shit is nuts.
And now you mad at yourself because you cool as hell. Like, I just lost my cool.
Bitch got,
I just lost my cool. Yeah. And I'm cool as shit. I'm cool as shit. I'm mad at myself.
I done showed my ass on some emotional shit, and now I feel dumb. Even though I felt justified at the moment.
Even Superman got a kryptonite, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
True. This is another gem. This is another fucking gem, man. Hey. What's the worst emotional outrage you think you've had? Like some shit happened and the reaction to that.
Oh man, I gotta think about that.
That's big.
Listen, see, I don't do much, but once I start cursing, that's it. I don't do much.
That's like, dad style for real.
But once I get loud and I start cursing, I think it's over. Like, bro, I lost it.
It's very hard to calm it down.
It's very easy to keep it cool.
But once the lid is off,
it's
a wrap.
That's where it gets there.
And then I'm judging myself like, shit, son, that ain't even you, man. They got you. They got you. Damn.
The worst shit.
Those would be them situations
Nigga,
that you got to stay away from because now that you know you vulnerable.
Nnigga. Oh,
they know exactly where to poke you at.
You know what? Exactly. Now
They know exactly, and it works. Because guess what? Because guess what?
That shit
They'll try it again, and it bounce off you. Bing! And what they do? I need a plan B. I'm about to take it to a whole nother level. And then that shit worked.
Oh my God.
You was prepared for the first one.
The seasoning on top of the sauce.
You was prepared for the sauce, but you wasn't prepared for that seasoning.
Right. Man, it's. But then at the same time, a nigga can't always keep his cool. Like it's impossible to always keep you cool. It's impossible to always sweep this shit under the rug. Niggas not robots, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas have emotions too. The way niggas go about expression and showing them is different.
Here's the thing.
But most niggas hold it in until it's like, all right, bitch, y'all playing a little bit too much out here. I'm really about to let you have it.
Here's my thoughts on that. So let's say it's you and your girl. You know your girl got a 1-2 move, right? And it worked last time, and she's banking on it to work again. You got to know the combination she about to hit you
I'm going
with.
to pause it right there because I feel like I don't want to be with somebody who is going to intentionally piss me off. I don't.
She's not intentionally pissing you off. What happens is, what I'm saying is, and this is what I'm going off of. I'm going off women's thinking, right? You might have pissed her off first. And just like key in the car, flattening the tire, or trying to hurt your feelings, their job is to get you back any way that they can.
I'm not with that.
No tit for tat.
Nah, I'm not with that.
But I know that's how I go.
But I'm not with that though. If I did something, like if somebody does something to me, if she did something to me, I'm not going to do something back intentionally. I'm either going to stay or I'm going to bounce.
I'm out.
Yeah. Listen,
I'm going to make a choice.
We connect. I get all of that. Like if somebody was to say, you know what? I went out this relationship, even though I wouldn't like it, I respect that. Because if I was to say this relationship is over, ask you 1 or 2 questions, but respect where I'm at in my mind. I don't want to talk to you all night about why I no longer want to continue this relationship.
Right.
Let me go because my peace is at stake right now.
Right.
So, I get it. It's just what I'm saying to you is we're dealing with people. We're dealing with creatures. Dealing with women.
Unstable creatures.
I ain't
going to say the B word.
We're dealing with, another, women who see things their way. You hurt me, I'm going to hurt you.
And I understand feelings being hurt, emotions and all, but I just want somebody who's emotionally mature enough to understand that what you did, it hurt me, right? And I'm not going to do anything to intentionally hurt you back.
It wasn't intentional.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? The initial hurt isn't intentional. Oh, yeah, bitch, you ain't put that extra season on spaghetti last week, so I'm going to go fuck this bitch. Because she cook it the way I like it.
Yeah.
It ain't like that. There's some shit. Niggas just happen to fall into a situation, unfortunately.
Niggas do dumb things all the time.
Niggas do dumb shit all the time. But that ain't that nigga, you know what I'm saying? But you doing something in the crib and him going out and doing that. That's what women do. I don't like that. I'm not a tit for tat person. Like I said, if you do something to make me feel some kind of way, I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to decide on how I want to move after I get over how I feel. But I'm not going to do something intentionally because I know it's going to get you upset. That's corny as hell. I'm not with that.
Yeah, that's pretty much the problem. Like we do something that we just would not do out of.
I would have did this if I wasn't with you.
Like this is how we would naturally move. How we would naturally move may offend that girl that you with.
Right.
And if she get offended by it, you may not have no idea that she's
no
offended
clue.
by it. And now she pissed at you. She mad. Like, I can't believe this nigga done did this shit.
Yeah.
You like
and
what?
And now she done did the bullshit because
you being who you are.
Because exactly, you just pretty much being who you are. Didn't communicate that. You know what? Say, you know what, Fresco, you done pissed me off. You did some bullshit and I'm mad about it. Nah, she'll keep that disclosed and do some shit to try to piss you off.
No, your action was wrong, and then she say nothing.
Yeah, right.
Cover that shit with nothing. Listen, I'm not pulling teeth, baby.
You can't fuck with that type of female.
I'm not pulling teeth, baby. You either got a problem or you don't. If you tell me no,
you gotta let the kid know.
Cool. You want some cereal, bitch? Like, I'm straight. Like, you got to speak up, man. But that's an absolute fact.
Listen, put your cards on the table, especially if it's a girl that you really with, that you roll with, that's your homie, that's the chick that you ride with, that's the chick that you know that ride for you. Y'all cards gotta just be out on the table, man.
After living a little bit of life and being 32 now and having my fair share of experiences, I would absolutely take the the homegirl who I'm cool with and I have an actual friendship with, whose company I enjoy, but the sex lacks over the girl whose sex is 100, but her friendship is the 20%.
Is that because you're 32?
Yeah, man, that comes with a little bit of knowledge.
Well, okay, put it like this. As men, no. Okay, what I'm saying is this.
What kind of question is that?
Okay, I'm about to spin off the question.
I don't know. That's tough, man.
As men in their 30s, and we've had sex, plenty of sex in our 20s, right?
Yeah.
Do you say that because I've had so much sex that led to nothing, that now that I can focus on something else?
Good point.
And say, you know what, the sex isn't important to me right now. I've had tons of it. Didn't mean nothing to me.
This is a fact.
You playing 60-40 rule?
60-40, 80-20.
60-40? Okay. I like the 60-40. But
I like 80-20 better.
Okay, but you just said I would rather have that homie and the sex lacks.
It depends on how much you value the sex, though.
Right.
Like, okay,
right, you with your homie, but the sex with the homie ain't really, that's it.
I feel like, and I feel like
her head game is trash.
And I feel like I could talk to her about that.
Her head game is trash.
And I feel like I could talk to her about that because she's my homie. Yeah, I don't feel like
it's not affecting anything. She don't even like giving. The homie don't even like giving you head. Like she one of them females that doesn't like giving head.
That ain't got nothing to do with her being a homie or not. She don't like.
She a homie. She cool. Y'all cool. Y'all still have sex, but head is not really a thing.
Well, we're going to have a talk about that. Listen, I value head. You do not.
That's the issue.
But wait. You either going to have to learn how to get better or you going to have to be cool with me getting it somewhere else.
now you a nigga.
I'm telling you because you my friend and I love you.
Now you
Listen, I'm telling you because you my friend and I love you and I fuck with you and I want you to know exactly how I feel. Now, we need to do something about this.
Yo,
Fresh,
let me ask some.
Fresh, I'm telling you. Fresh, I'm telling you. It's not really my thing. I mean, I'll do it, just
I think I should know that before.
I'll do it to say, like, this is me talking as the female to you. I'll do it to satisfy you. It's not really my thing. So even when it's done, like, you know that you're not really getting it how you.
But I feel like I would know that before I decide to engage.
But you're going into the relationship on some, I don't really care for sex. Right, so you're taking it.
Right. Yeah.
You know there's going to be trash.
You're taking this,
but you're taking it.
No,
and then when you get in, you realize, God damn, this is trash.
But what I'm expecting is progress with time.
That's not what I'm saying.
You living with an expectation now.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You set yourself up for failure.
I'm making it known. But I'm saying, but at the same time, I'm still getting the majority out of it that I want. Yeah, I want to fuck. At the end of the day, it's going to get bust off. It might not be in the way in which I want it, but I feel like we can talk
how long is
to that point.
Last? How long?
That ain't gonna last.
I don't know, man. How long will it last when me getting my rocks off every day with a bitch that I can't stand being around outside of not being in the bed?
That's
what the fuck? Like, you gotta pick one.
You gotta pick one.
I don't want that.
You gotta pick one, man.
The only time we get along is when we fucking. You gotta get out of here.
But I don't like nothing about you.
Nah, man.
Nothing about it.
But this sex is trash. But damn, you the homie. I love you. Like
calling you back like a motherfucker.
That allures.
Damn.
That glow, that goddamn aura, that Bruce Leroy. When you got this glow, you see that bitch from a distance in the mall with your girl, and she just glow. God damn it, shit. We gotta go in the opposite direction.
Oh, now you about to go in that store? Listen, I'm gonna be right out here.
Exactly. I mean, you gotta pick your poison, man. You gotta pick your poison.